Singer, and it is my honor to present to you one of Africa's top rising institutions. For starters, the interesting thing about being an influencer is that I get to choose which organizational brand I affiliate with. Having said that, it is an immense privilege for me to introduce you to the world of Information and Communications Technology University, ICTU, Yaoundé, Cameroon campus. ICTU runs a US curriculum with 3 yearly intakes: the spring intake in February, the summer intake in July, and the fall intake in October. ICTU courses are designed to place you on the cutting edge of innovation, technology, and strategic global leadership. Our goal is to extend access into top quality diplomas, bachelor's, master's, certification, consulting, network designs, and a unique PhD program which offers opportunities for international research and collaboration. Our courses include Information and System Networking, Information and Communication Technology, Computer Sciences, Engineering or Renewable Energy, Accounting Information Technology, Accounting, Banking and Finance, Business Management and Sustainable Development, Science of Education, Public Health, Business Administration, Cisco, Microsoft, Health Information Technology. Please join us in our February 2021 intake in our Yaoundé, Cameroon campus, open for both English and French students, including those with baccalaureate. For more details, do contact us on our website www.ictuniversity.edu.cm. Thank you and God bless.
Hey, fam. Welcome, guys. Welcome to this awesome edition and episode of Relationship Hot Topics with Denzel B and Bisong, and of course, yours truly, Deli Singer. Okay, guys, share the video, okay? Please share, pump hearts as you join, share the video, and share. Okay, guys, are we there? I need the views to go up. You guys have to manually do this because, like I said, Facebook has so restricted us, and as frustrating as it sounds, we cannot stop. Okay, we have to just keep on keeping on. Guys, welcome to the show, guys. I know that we are a bit late. Matter of fact, we are really late, so I do apologize for that. Okay, I'm just going to take some of you in the comment section. Pour me hearts, send me send your wishes in the comments. Okay, I know. So Emanuela's fan club, Denzel's fan club, Bisong's fan club. Okay, you guys are ready. I can see you guys. Pump hearts, guys. Pump hearts. Share the video as you join. Share, guys. Share. Okay. Let me see those of you in the comment section. So I have Heaven Sent Liberty. Hey, hi, darling. I see you. Nkoke Pupe. Whoops, that's a beautiful name. Bonga Yvette. Hi. Angel Bling. Hello. Joy Elliott. I always see you. Funju Yvette. Hi, darling. A14. Hey. Anywho, Edna, that's from my village, from my tribe. Okay, hi. Asimingane. Lovenene. Hi. Asotelma. Hey. Tete Ego. Fusong. Linda. Tim. Brenda. Joamu Constance, darling, I see you. Ewo Mfwa, of course, I've seen you. Fusong Linda, I keep seeing the names repeating. Let me try on this other side. No Senga Susie, I see you. Paddy Man, hi. Z Blessing, hey. Stephanie Maya, Jocelyn M, Louisa Young, Eddie Modedon, hey, Caspar Flo, I see you, Jocelyn M, Tagashis Fernandel, hey, Nanje Delphine, that's my namesake, I see you, Giselle Itale, Solange Come, Daisy Dylan Dora, Bossy Thierry. Guys, I see you guys joining. Share the video, pump hearts, okay, share and share and share. Let's do this, okay? So B Song Dancer and B are backstage. They're just waiting for us to take this topic, and I'm gonna project the topic right away, just so that we see this and keep sharing the video, guys. Share, share, and share. So let me project the topic, okay? That's it. Ta-da! Episode 5, turn-offs and red flags in relationship. Guys, you want to know what turn-offs and red flags are, okay? Why do I talk to this girl and this girl doesn't seem to like me? Why are girls, I look so handsome, I look so rich, I have all of this going on, and hey, it's not happening. What's going on? And then on the guy's side, they're like, the girl's side, they'll be like, oh, I am so beautiful, I have this money, I'm rich, and all of this. But the guys feel, it feels like there's something I'm doing that is turning the guys off. What is that? So on to this episode, we are going to be looking at this. But guys, not before you have shared this video, pump hearts as you come on board. Hey, do pump hearts, okay? And I'm gonna just bring the team on board after this break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I am sorry for that brief pause. Okay, I was just trying to project our stars of the week for last time. So those of you who liked the video, you shared, you pump hearts, you tag your friends, and all of these, of course, we get on your pages and we check if you shared the video. So some of you participate, but you don't share. Some of you participate, you just watch, you just enjoy, you learn, but you don't share with your friends. And of course, that's the reason why most of you don't really get to be projected as stars of the week. But hey, we have these two lovely ladies. Again, hey, ladies are leading, guys. What's going on? So we have these lovely ladies that actually did awesome last time. Pump hearts, guys. Pump us enough hearts, please, as you join. I see a lot of you. I'm going to be calling your names. Make sure you giving your views in the comments, okay? Because today we're going to be doing a cheat chart, more like a cheat chart. So there's no such thing as moderating. I'm wearing my glasses so that I can see the comments for those of you who are offended by these my gigantic glasses. Okay. Hi. Tada. Cynthia Nick. Hey, darling. Come on, guys. If Cynthia Nick is there, Cynthia Nick, thank you so much from our team to you. We are happy. We are grateful for all the love, all the support. You've been there. You shared. You supported. You shared. You pumped hearts. You did all of what you had to do. So we want to tell you thank you so much from the bottom of our hearts. And of course, that has earned you a top up, okay, that you can use for the next episode. Thank you so much. Ta-da! Next, look at this. Oh, we have La Fleur Lamour. She's always there. Of course, that's a very, very popular face. Guys, if they are not in the comments, can you tag them to come and see them being projected on the screens? We want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts. So this is coming from Bisong, Denzel, B, Emanuela, and of course, myself. We want to say thank you. If you want to be the star of the week for next time, guys, you know what to do, okay? Share the video. And it's just about time for me to bring Emanuela, Bisong, and Denzel, like the biggest trio on social media when it comes to relationships. Yeah, they're backstage looking gorgeous, awesome, and all whatnot. But before I get them on here, guys, guess what? I need us to understand, like I said earlier, that today is not going to be, I'm not going to be hosting like that, moderating like that. So we've split into two camps, okay? Emanuela and I will be talking for the women or the girls, and of course, Denzel and Bisong will be talking on behalf of the men. Then, of course, you guys will talk in the comments and we can project your comments on there. Guys, I still don't see too many of you pumping hearts. I see on my dashboard, there's so many of you watching, but you are not sharing. There's so many of you listening to me, you are not sharing, you're not pumping hearts. I'm not sure why. Pump hearts, guys. Just about time for me to bring them on stage. I'm going to bring them all at once. They introduce themselves by themselves, and then we can set the ball rolling. More hearts, guys, before I get them on here. Bisong's fan club, are you there? Let me see you make some noise in the comments. Let me see you make some noise. Let me see you. I see you. Make some noise, form some hearts as I bring on board Bisong, the big boy in the beauty.
Hello, guys. Hello, Delhi.
Hi, Bisong.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Delhi, and thank you for
so awesome. You look gorgeous. You look handsome, and you look ready. Most important.
Thank you. Thank you for the compliment. Once more, I want to thank all our audience for being loyal and committed. You know, whenever it's the beginning of the show, I see a huge number of followers ready to listen to us. I thank you all, and without taking much of your time, once more, Delhi, thank you, and let's welcome Denzel and Emanuela.
Right, guys, pump hearts. Thank you so much. Welcome, Bisong. Thank you so much. Pump hearts, guys. As I bring on board the ever so gorgeous, beautiful damsel, very, very knowledgeable, intelligent, smart, all of what you can name her, all of those beautiful adjectives, okay? She's right here with us. She has a lot of things to talk about today. Hey, guys, pump some hearts. Emanuela Fan Club. There she is on your screens.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Emanuela. Hi.
Hi, Delhi. Today is going to be hot.
I know.
Today.
Yeah, I see. Your face looks ready. It's like
I know.
Okay.
I know.
Guys, about time for me to bring Denzel so that the team can be complete. Denzel's fan club in the building. Make some noise. I'm not seeing too many of the hearts in the comments. Make some noise, guys. More noise. More. Denzel, are you ready? It's too many hearts in the comments for you. Hey, ta-da!
Hello. Hi, Delhi. Hi, everyone. Hi, Bisong, and
hi, Denzel.
Fellow viewers, welcome to the show Relationship Hot Topics, episode 5.
Right.
Let's go and get it done.
Right. Thank you so much.
For having me. Yeah.
Guys, come on. Before we start, okay, can you pump us hearts? Pump hearts. And also participate in the comments, okay? We need to project your comments, so please don't hesitate. And guys, just something about Emanuela, okay? So if you notice her background, she's not abroad. She has traveled, and she has traveled to do something really phenomenal in Cameroon. And I need all of you, Emanuela's fan club, okay, to join her in celebrating a milestone. She will be celebrating. Emanuela, you want to give details on that because your fans want to come and celebrate with you. Okay? Come on, tell them.
Okay, so for those who are in Bamenda, or if you can travel to Bamenda, we are doing a grand launch tomorrow for a cocktail parlor and a wine hop. Very original. So tomorrow, 2 o'clock, I'm welcoming my fans. You can put on black and white. That's the dressing code. It's going to be hot, guys, like really hot.
Venue, guys. Venue.
Oh yeah, Commercial Avenue. That's opposite New Life Supermarket.
Okay. So those of you who are interested, those of you in Bamenda, because she's in Bamenda, those of you who want to join her, of course, and do this grand launch, you would get to her privately. Of course, she's going to give you a number or contact detail, of course, for you to contact, and then you guys can take it from there. Congratulations and welcome on board again. Hey, Bisong,
I wish.
serious face.
I wish
Are
I
you
were.
ready?
I'm so ready. I wish I were in Bamenda at the moment, so I could
I
attend
know.
the
I see
grand
your
launch.
outfit. It's obvious. You're in
Oh,
Bamenda.
yeah. I wish. But Emanuela, why didn't you inform us about this like weeks ago? The launching is
Bisong,
tomorrow, and you're telling us today. What about those who
Bisong.
are in Douala, those who are in Yaoundé, some of
They
us
can
who
travel
are in
this night.
Europe?
They can travel this night.
We were supposed to make traveling plans anyway. What's the name of the place? So next time, whenever we find ourselves in Bamenda, we can.
The name of the place is Bella Hop.
Bella Hop.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Bella's
Okay,
Hop.
I'm gonna write that down.
Bella's Hop. Bella's Hop.
Bella's Hop.
So it's short for B Emanuela.
Exactly.
So
Bella is the short form for B.
Bella.
Emanuela.
I see
B.
B Ella.
Yeah.
Okay.
B. Ella. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
Nice. Okay. Wow. Just about time for us to start. I like I said, Emanuela and I are in one team, Denzel and Bisong in another. So we'll be talking about red flags and turn-offs in relationships. And guys, guess what? I know some of you will be asking red flags. What's the meaning of red flags? Red flags are just those signs when you see in somebody, a man or a woman, who is trying to toast you or trying to chat you up. You can almost tell or almost immediately tell that this relationship is getting nowhere or there are danger signs. So we say red flags. They always use the word red because red obviously indicates danger. It indicates a lot of things, but in relationship and in these lights, it indicates danger like that. So it's red flags. And of course, we would just touching on the green flags as well. So positive and negatives, okay? The things that turn you on or send you off. And of course, so those are red flags and turn-offs. We just put them together and talk about it. So we'll talk from the women's perspective, and then we would also talk, and the men will talk on for the men. What is that thing that turns? I'll start with Bisong. Bisong, what is that thing about a woman that turns you off? Like that first thing. What don't you like? Okay. All these girls on social media, what is it, Bisong? What has been turning you off, by the way?
Why didn't you start on the positive side? Or what turns me on? You rather
let's go with we would automatically understand the turn-ons, of course, like that.
I should be on for you to be able to turn me off.
Okay, so you're on already. So what would turn you off then?
Yeah, what would turn me off? You know, someone once said we are in a honey world. It means everyone is on already until certain things start turning us off.
Exactly.
Well, there are lots and lots and lots of things women do that will turn a man off, and a man, especially me. They say a woman, it's either a woman is money minded or you are honey minded. You know,
money minded or honey minded. Guys, can you hear that in the comments? Can we make some noise? Listen, I see you. Hey, what?
It's either a woman
or money minded. I've just learned something today.
Yeah, they're honey minded women. You know.
Okay.
They are honey minded women where they more focus. They are focused on. They look at you and they start imagining themselves how they could get hold of those arms, how they could get hold of those arms,
Facts.
and before they realize it, they're already in the game of body shaming a man. Higher belly big so, higher hand the small so, higher foot the small so. These are things that turns me off and most men.
Go to the gym, Bison. Go to the gym. Because you're trying to. Denzel will not support you on that. Go to the gym because we don't want big tummy.
No, it's something which is so common with men and with women. And women, they cry foul about body shaming a lot. But so, in a nutshell, women who body shame men, it's a turn off for me. Even if you don't body shame me, but you body shame another man, it's a turn off. Okay, and now, the other phrase. This one is on. It's on honey minded. Now the money minded. It's a norm. Every man, as a man, we have to take care of our women. It's pride. It's a norm for men, and it's our pride to take care of our women, to make them look good, to make them look admirable by other people. But when a woman takes this aspect as
to the extremes,
like, this is the purpose of the relationship. If you give me this, if you walk so, you have to give me this.
No,
that's why I started that. It's our pride. You understand? It's our pride. Not because it's our pride. It's our responsibility. It's our pride, it's our responsibility to make our women comfortable, to make them look good, to make them look beautiful. You understand? Leave that to us. It's our responsibility.
But if they're asking me, maybe you're not doing it. That's why they're asking.
Don't attack us. Don't attack us with this. Don't attack us with this. Your money-minded attitude. We have to confront you. We take care of you. Do whatever necessary thing we have to do for our women. But these women that they always come, in Pidgin we used to call them officers, like referred to police officers. That when you meet a police, it means you're obviously gonna spend. So they come like police officers. They come as officers. Once they stand in front of you, you're be ready to pay a bill. I won't digest all I have in stock now because I know my brother Denzel has lots and lots and lots and lots.
That was a beautiful start there, Bisong. Thank you so much for that one. Make me laugh. Okay, ladies in the comments, can you hear that? That if you're asking, you're too money minded or honey minded. I learned something today. Yeah, Manuela, let's get to you. 1-1. No, Sam, no spoil the game. 1-1. Bisong, don't give me one. You get with quacky now, so no start. I know you. No start with this thing. Guy I trust name. No start with that.
Joe Bala.
No start with Joe Bala. Don't start with Joe Bala.
Okay. No, since you already know about Joe Bala, I'm not bring her for the middle of the whole thing. But see. Bishop mentioned something about the pride of a man taking care of a woman. That's a very powerful thing. I would like to start from there. Because it gives the man the sense of responsibility, the position of a man. I like that. It's something I believe a lot of women like it. They like to have a man in their life, not a fellow woman. But there's something that turns me off. When you try to force that man position, when you do one by force, yes, it's a complete turn off because the kind of things you do is stupid. Being a man is a natural phenomenon. But when you try to always prove I am the man, issues come up. You see, issues start coming up because the kind of things you do, you always have to remind somebody, I am the man of the relationship, and you do really very silly things. You see somebody trying to prove himself like, it's me. And you rather do some things that really turn out. Meanwhile, if you're natural, when it comes up naturally, everything really works out. So
I think it goes without saying now. You don't need to say, I am the man. We already know you're the man. If you have to say you're the man, something is wrong then.
something is wrong somewhere. Somebody will be like, where you're sitting, I say you should get up right now and go and this. Where you're standing, I say you should turn and face the left direction. Brother. So I mean, to me, that's for the beginning. It's
okay,
really
beginning, guys. So ladies one, men one. Okay, this one, Denzel. Can we get to you, please, before I start taking comments? Reading the comment section. It's crazy in the comment section, man. Guys, share the video before Denzel starts speaking. Share the video. Pump us hearts as we speak. If you're in accord with it, can you just pump us hearts? Encourage us, please. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, Bisong, the mic is yours.
Yes, Delia, thank you once more. I've heard from Bisong and Emanuela, and before I even add to what they said, I think when we discuss about turn-offs and red flags, I think it's very important for our viewers to understand that when they neglect what we are talking about, especially when it comes to red flags, relationship will go west. And I know of situations where people take red flags for granted, and before you know it, your relationship has gone west, and so many different things have come into place. And before you even try to address the main issue, there are so many issues that you don't even know where they are coming from. So when we talk about these red flags and turn-offs, I think people need to take it really seriously, because these are the things that defines your relationship, if it's going forward or it's going backward. So these things, we are not just here to chat or to make jokes and things like that. We are passing down education, we're passing down information that is going to help build people's relationship, things like that. Well, for me, Dele, as a heterosexual man, I had a couple of
point of notice. As heterosexual, did you guys hear that? You know, I hear a story that they say, boy, I have most of this, so boy, and all the men listening to us, he has married. Disclaimer.
Yeah, so I'm very, very heterosexual. So
right.
There are so many turn-offs and red flags. Personally, I think the first turn-off for me is a lady who shows disrespect to the bartender or a taxi driver. Let's say we haven't got a car, or I don't have a car, and we bought a taxi. We are going probably to a place for lunch or dinner whatsoever. The way you talk to the taxi driver, if you shows disrespect to this man, it turns me off. It's because I'm one of those people that I'm very humble and loyal. I respect people's job, people's way of doing things. Whatever situation you find yourself, I give you my absolute respect. So the women that disrespect people who render them services, these are turn-offs to me. If you can disrespect the bartender, then that means you can disrespect me as well. Right. So that is one of my turn-offs. And red flags now, I really want women to take this very serious. Let's say, how would I put it? Okay, this is the way I want it to look like. Women who are so invested in me in the beginning of our relationship.
Too clingy, like they're too into you, like, none of you relax more, baby, this and that.
Yeah, that kind of thought. I want my woman to check on me. I want my woman to show me affection and all those things, right? But when you become too invested, like you wake up in the morning, you feel like your day cannot move forward until you hear from me. You are too invested in me instead of you to be invested in yourself. It makes, I see like that's a red flag to me, because things happen in relationships. There will be days I don't want to talk to you. And if you start like this in the beginning of the relationship, then that means the day I will not be, let's say my phone have a low battery, the battery died down, you will surely freak out, because there are things that you cannot control. So I see these things as a major red flag for me. And another red flag that I see from
Anyway, before
women,
we get to, don't worry, you're gonna say
yeah,
a lot of these things. We're
yeah,
going in yeah, we're
okay,
gonna say a lot. Before I get into what I'll say, okay,
yeah,
let me see some of the comments. See those of you in the comment section. Somebody is saying call. Oh, what's going on? Oh, it's gonna. Okay, call Maria Gracia is saying that you have a point there. Humility is a virtue. Um, Humility is a virtue. You are right, Denzel. Disrespect is not good. Ladies, take note. Men hate women who are very disrespectful, not just to them, the men. But when
yeah,
they see how you treat others, it goes a long way. It says a
yeah,
lot. Gladys Musengi saying a real man just spoke. How you treat people who serve you is very important, and that's a thing for me, guys. For the men as well, because it's always easy. Like I said, women can always even pretend, you know. And with a man, it's always easy to tell us, oh, you love us, you love us, you love us. But we see how you treat other people. We take note of how you treat people. We take note of how you treat your sisters, your mom.
yeah,
And I always tell ladies, red flags. If he doesn't talk well to his mother, if he doesn't see his mother as anything, you are going to be the next nothing in his life.
yeah,
Take that from me. Because, he doesn't love mother, he doesn't respect the mother, but he respects me. Guys, he's just waiting to eat the cookie, and then you see his real nature. So, guys, begin to pump us hearts, okay? I just wanted to weigh in on that as well for the women's side. But guess what, guys? There's this turn off there. I want to talk about the crazy turn off before I get into the very serious one. I have my list of turn offs and red flags here. Guys, have you ever noticed men? See, Bison and Denzel. See, this is one thing maybe a woman has never told you people. We hate bad shoes. You see what shoe for man picking? You see what shoe? The first thing I see in a man is your shoes. I don't care how tall, handsome, educated, smart. Your shoe is a turn off. That is it. As I see a shoe, also I detect not only how I will change that shoe. How we will change the boy's shoe, eh? For Emanuela is Joe Bala, but she's going to say that. See, guys, ladies love good shoes. Okay, good shoes is something for us. When we see a man in good shoes, we think you're smart. We think you're just smart to know that you have to wear good shoes. We don't bother. We might not really bother how expensive your shirt is. We might not bother how other things, how much of a phone you have. We want your shoe, and guess what? Your perfume. See, you see that thing? The perfume and the shoe is a plus. It's either a turn on or a turn off. So if you're investing in anything as a man, as a guy, you want to impress women who know these things, shoe and your perfume. Ladies, am I speaking your minds? Let me know in the comments, man. Let me know before we get into serious business. This one, only for your arms today before we get back to your shoe they ever did be some tell you true. I want to see
People
your
won't catch
shoes.
me. No, I always wear good shoes now. Good shoes. Good shoes.
This one, are you sure?
People who have met me fast and fast, they can testify. I always wear good shoes. My shoes are always captivating. They're always charming, you know.
Teachers, their shoes, they always worry. Teachers, their shoes, they always worry.
I know, right?
I don't left teacher work.
Man. Right, go ahead. Come on, we're listening. Another. Just we keep giving the
Okay.
kind of
Yeah.
red flags here.
Since you've talked about our shoes, let me go next. Let me just start now with you women. Red flags.
Red flags or turn off?
Both. I'm taking the two at the same time. You see the wigs that you guys wear on your head.
Don't go there. Don't go there.
See, there are some girls. If you even hug them, if you even try giving them a hug, the smell that comes from the wig. Oh, The smell that comes from the wig. See,
Ladies, can you hear Bison? Can you hear what Bison is saying?
even if you are wearing a mask to prevent coronavirus, you still perceive that. Let me say, some guy, you smell some guy week, so they say he use that we carrying a back galley.
Yeah, but you know, sir, you know why our head they always smell. I'm not maybe not a justification though. You know that we don't
There's
wash our
nothing.
hair now. We don't wash our hair like you guys do.
Nah.
Do you expect us
Some
to
weeks.
wash when we deploy Bacala? One will wash our hair every second.
See, some weeks. And then another thing is, we understand that some girls, some girls, some of your dressings, that you have some things that you wear that maybe the sleeves of your shirt or blouse may go down, and then the stripe of your blouse of your bra may show, which is no problem. Your bra, the sleeve, this stripe of your bra, okay. If we have to see it,
let it be sparkling.
Your sister wants you. If you say the guy hang na rope for plants, you can.
This is not fair, Manuela. They can back the thing.
No,
fair.
see.
That's when I did like 7-10. When I did like
No,
10,
this stripe on a girl's bra, this one, that one. So you didn't let me move. I go tie cocky with one time.
I can't deal with Bison today, guys. I don't deal with Bison.
See,
I can't deal with him.
Those two things. See, those two things. Those two things. That week and that bra, those two things. That means even if I on with generator, they on my steamer on how I'm just going off immediately. Off.
Ladies, wash your hair. Ladies, especially your hair net. I think Clashes made mention in the comments it's gone up too quick. Wash your hair net, ladies. Wash your hair. That thing bad for smell. You don't ever smell your net. You used to say you feel like boy.
Some girl can sleep with her, so only that he had we put on top pillow, so that week we put on top pillow. He go.
This only man saw. Emanuela, I can't deal with this song. I know deal with it. Guys, just so that you know, Emanuela has gone off. We're connecting with her on WhatsApp. Okay, so just listen.
The next day, someone will ask you, say, I say, Bo, you sleep now, you are good yesterday. Oh, you sleep now, you are sweat.
This is not fair. Okay, Bison. I'm gonna move you now.
I'm done. Then they can continue. I'm done.
Okay, go on, Emanuela, go on.
Yes.
Please just tell your brothers using a perfume is not that bad. Using a perfume is not that bad. When I see that told I want salon person, but I thought I want to check when I have a dog halo person in the past. You don't let someone can collapse now. Please do something about it.
Armpit. Siam.
Do something about it, brothers. That's bad. It's terrible. Then do you know this thing that please when you're putting on that trousers, there's a turn off for me. I don't know about other women, but men, please if you want to put on trousers, just put it on.
Sagging your pants.
If you want to use your boxers, then no need for the jeans. Just move along with your boxers. You understand? You want to see that thing that you have about 3 paragraphs of trousers.
When you say 3 paragraphs of trousers.
I'm seeing your jean, I'm seeing your boxers, and I'm seeing another something again that I don't understand.
3 different layers.
I don't even understand why it's a complete turn off. Another man, this is about now language. This issue of you meeting a woman and you spend your whole time talking about I don't know about other women, but for me and Billy, I know it's a turn off. You cannot meet me and in 15 minutes I'm hearing about I this, I that. I call that pride race to the hour 10. is a complete turn off.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I think that for men they also confuse that for being a man. They think that being a man means you have to pride yourself and say a lot of things to try to how do they say it? Is it please or
yeah? Yeah, you're trying to show off, right? You're trying to make them feel like you've arrived, you have all of these, yeah.
I'm trying to impress, good. You're trying to
impress, yeah.
Oh my God, I have an issue with men who try to impress women. I have an issue. Any man who is not natural and you try to impress a woman,
yeah, it's a turn off.
It's a turn off because you do very stupid things. You do really silly things. I went left, I went right. Just be you, honestly. Like, just be you. The things you simply need to do. Take good care of your hair. Brush your teeth very well. You should be fresh. Shave your chin and arrange it to be square if it has to be square. And use good perfume. And don't talk too much, man. No, but talk.
I believe that part for that talking one, so we'll get to that talking one. And then you've been laughing and smiling, okay? And thank you so much, Emanuela. Guys, pump us hearts, okay? Pump hearts. I am projecting your comments, okay? While they're talking, I'm projecting your comments, okay? It's too many of the comments and a lot of things. Still on that bit where Emanuela mentioned how you smell. We talked about smell. Guys, here, it is not just perfume. Have you guys known as confirmed inside comment? You don't ever meet us on person where eat dirty, then put perfume on top. you get the smell. See, perfume cannot take away dirt. You get the smell. That means perfume the shift, the smell for your own side. They dirty to the smell for your own side, bro. Make no mistake. Don't think that it will take off. It's gonna replace. No way. There's no way doing that. We know when you have not taken a shower and you are relying full time on perfume. And this is the problem. When your body needs deodorant, deodorization, like Dr. Edith would say, deodorant. So you're not using perfume in the armpit. Perfume not being meant for body like that. Perfume is meant for the outward, like your clothes, like that. Okay, what you want for your body is deodorant. Deodorant. That's your body spray. Let me use the language that we all can understand. Most men don't do that. They sweat, they stench. Englishman call it a stench. When I just say smell, they like the stench where they come off for some armpit. They say, you see that fufu where they for under armpit where your armpit go. When I deliver me do na for real. And then you see they don't go for gym. Like, and in fact, I never can't stand you for gym. You don't see they don't go for gym. Go to make some tea. One checks on fufu. I don't see some fufu some boy armpit now. I almost the whole week. No, I mean I'm serious. I actually tell you, it's a man. No. So the boy tell me say the way I be look the armpit, if you don't remember. Let me not take you. I mean, it's a long list here. We have this show today. Then it's over to you.
Well, for me, Deli, I think that one of those red flags that I can add to what I said already, it's women who they take zero responsibility for what happened. Like, let's say they're talking about their ex or their breakup relationship, their ex relationship. Okay, yeah. So they speak just ills about the man. They never they were not part of it. I believe that two people always come together because something can happen. So if something if the other person is taking 50% or 70% blame, you should be woman enough to say, hey, I did something wrong too. So always take your own responsibility. But I detest so many women when I'm having this conversation with them and all they do is they talk ill, they talk bad about
his fault.
It's like they are never to be blamed. And these type of people I really do not want to have a future conversation with these people. So that is a major turn off for me. As we start any engagement and I realize that you are that a kind of an individual, it's a turn off for me. I'm just looking the easiest way that I can, just smuggling myself out and disappear, because I know it's the same thing that will happen to me. So that's one of my turn off. And red flag now is people, women whom like they say one thing and does the other. It's a major red flag to me. I'm a strong believer that your words should match your actions.
Right.
Because it's one of those things that I'm really working hard to implement. So when I say I'm going to I know like things happen, okay? There are some situations that they are completely out of control. And in that situation, we can understand. But if it's a continuous process, then that individual has a problem and need to address their issue personally. So saying one thing and does the other is a red flag for me. And yeah, that's one of it. And another red flag, if I can add it, it's some women who like we live in a social media world, and a lot of people they like to project your relationship out there. Let's say I'm engaged, I'm getting into a woman, we newly met and we're trying to know each other, and I noticed that you post almost all other men on your WhatsApp status. Like you are the besties of all men that some of the men that I know, some I don't. You are the best. Like I have example of women that like they have my phone number, and I look at them on their WhatsApp status. Like every week they will post at least 5 to 10 men wishing them happy birthday. And I'm asking myself,
guys, and you know, men are very jealous like that. When you begin to run around men in the name of besties, in the name of he's my friend.
Yeah, I'm kind of asking myself, like, how come you know 50 men and you're wishing 50 men happy birthday? So to me, it's like you are every man's woman, and as I believe, no man wants every man's woman.
Right.
No man wants that. So that is the major and the red flag for me. And when I start noticing those things, I kind of feel like it's time for me to back up. I might be assuming things that are not correct, but why would you be out there for everybody? You know, you are everyone. It's like you're not in a dormitory where you know everyone. You are out here living your own life. Why would you be that individual like you? Every week you post 5, 10 people wishing them very different pictures. It doesn't sit well with my spirit. So that one is like a major red flag for me.
All right, Denzel, thank you so much. There are lots of people in the comments who side with you. Some people are saying you make a very good relationship coach. That's a positive one. We have it's a lot of them. Okay, let me project Pintabel saying that and they say they are sociable and have friends. I'm telling you, it's a turn off for both men and women. Okay, any man with too many women around them, it goes both ways. So when we say these things, of course, the other side knows that. But of course, there's some that are very particular with a particular gender. That's why we like this thing about hair smelling is really a woman's thing. It's a woman. You know, men are always look at it. You know, look at what I have on. Look at Denzel and B. So you can already tell. So these are the things that we're saying. So guys, pay attention, okay? Before we bring in Manuela, let me project more of the comments. Yvette Larue is saying that Yvette, is it Yvette or Yvette? And some of the men, their posts are downloaded pics. They just want to show off. So people go and download people's pics to show. Really?
I've seen that a couple of times.
Wow.
Honestly, it makes really no sense to me. Like, especially from a mature person, like, what are you doing?
How do you wait? People download people's pics to show off.
Like from Instagram, Instagram from one good-looking man from America or South America. They put on their stuff. I'm like, are you kidding me? Why are you doing these things? Anyway, it's crazy, but people are doing those.
It is, guys. It is.
And they expect a serious man for a relationship. No, a real man doesn't tolerate those things. They don't.
Any man, ladies, listen, you've heard what Denzel has said. Any man who would accept that you are friends with every guy out there doesn't love you. You used to say, Joanne, wipe now, wipe pass. That's the way we understand. No man, men are really their egos will not permit them have their women with other men like that. If you go out there, a man wants the woman to be a woman and responsible. So if you're doing all of that and thinking it's scoring you some points, you're making the biggest mistake of your life. Okay, it's a turn off. It is. Those men and women, all those men with so many girls. Oh, my friend, and a girl, thief. This one don't know that the Emanuela. Right. Yes. Go on. The mic is yours.
Okay. So, let me take turn-offs now. I mean, there's a particular aspect about turn-offs that I want to take.
Yeah.
That could also, it could also be seen as a red flag.
Right.
So women should be careful. You know, those days. We are so used to this inbox chatting stuff like that because we have a lot going on social media. It's also it's not limited to inbox, but kind of, I have an issue with celebrity chatters. I call them celebrity chatters. I think we're just having this discussion at the background. I have an issue with celebrity chatters. People who come into your inbox and they want to just pretend like they were just coming to discuss with you. And they want to be, and at the same time, they are trying to know your personal life. And they think at one point you people will do understanding and respond. So that tomorrow, when it doesn't work out well, they tell you, sister, sorry, I was just joking.
I know be chat though. I know if chat that chap. I know if chat danga.
I know be chat you. That one, 100%. That one I turn off, right? That one I turn off. And attribute to. Another thing, men, you see this thing that when you get into women's inbox, when you get into a woman's inbox, just learn there's a way of approaching. First, you people always talk about women packaging, men package. See, even if you need me to go that time for your profile, fix another time now. Fix your profile.
So before they want to come for them, they don't arrange your profile. They package your social media accounts, guys. Not the only woman get to package. You package on a social media account too. What do you mean?
Package your profile. Don't make that way you take picture where it shows you start to play Obama the salary. We will never say Obama the salary. And then when you don't package, guys, when you are packaged right, you finally get into somebody's inbox. Man, maybe you've never heard this today. We have these complaints coming on daily matchups all the time, but let's mention it today. When you get into somebody's inbox, it's like getting into somebody's panel. In fact, room. Yes, room. Because Facebook, they're like panel.
Yeah. Any man fi enter.
Yeah, when any man fi enter. But when you want to enter inside my inbox, you don't enter for my room. That thing that when you enter, hello, how are you? How family? How work today? When I'm meeting for the first time, if I hear name, and if I ever see
you've not even introduced yourself to say your name. This is my name. This is where I live.
This is why I'm coming to you inbox. It's a complete turn off, man.
May I?
Yes, I just enter my inbox. Hello, how are you? I talk fine. So how has it been? Fine. How is family? Fine. I want to see the next day. Hello, how fine. How are these? Fine. Then by the time you want to ask person, say, Chris, who are you? Is there any way I can help you? Something like issue.
I've never thought something before I forget. So I'm not have some person say, hello, okay, how can I be of service? He said, Madam Services, since they and I talking to you, I find that people can say, how can I be of help, please? He said, I see you go about distributing help everywhere. That's why you think everybody needs help. So how can I be of help to you there?
So what we can say, somebody will say, how can I help you, please? See, yeah, I take my dad, I say, how can I help you, please? He said, wonders. Are you helping people on Facebook? People have inbox for different reasons. You know, you tell me why. It's your place to introduce. They say when you finish working, I say, I go check you. I package now for social media. I want one that way. You don't know whether that Obama or now who is you know. Another serious kind of when you get into somebody's inbox, men. This thing that when you get into a woman's inbox before you say hello, you're already calling her on video or audio.
Yeah. Oh, talk about that. Tell me about that. Like, why do you people call people? When I don't know, so don't face they don't reset to back to factory setting. When I just call the call people for video calls. Are you kidding me?
See, I'm talking of the level of next for that matter, no. You know the end for turn off because you know the turn off you fix them. That is being so rude. So people call. That's not enter my inbox. I be still struggle for no other. How many are you friends on Facebook? Just send me a WhatsApp number. That's my number. Call me on WhatsApp. I prefer to talk on WhatsApp. Then I say, hey, the brother. For me, I prefer Messenger. We can always talk. Yes, okay. No, I will never write to you on Messenger.
3 years on two.
So the day you choose to write to me on WhatsApp, that's my number. It's my number. It is that you know that kind. You don't get angry about things like that.
Yeah, like this.
Now with this, I want to see one letter. You know, we surely wait to write your name. I want to see come my inbox. Hello, I don't look at the say no. My inbox never even shake. And you know the fun about it.
Now Bayang again. This song my brother also.
That one is set up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm saying those are turn-offs and maybe red flags because when someone see things like that, we ignore it. But you know, someone's first approach, it matters a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And that person, the approach they bring to you, it tells a lot about themselves. And those are some red flags because you already see a example the buyer the boy when he talk. Those are signs and symptoms of a very proud and arrogant guy.
Mm-hmm.
And so a man say, if you do that thing for some woman, some babies match up girl, since we don't decide to know about them. You still go ahead, you take your WhatsApp number, you write it. When I start a relationship, there's one thing I can't talk of. I have a boyfriend who is very arrogant. He doesn't respect me. He doesn't.
When he showed you those red flags, he did. He did.
We don't see some of those things. So men in Africa,
go ahead.
to work on this. Men, you need to work on this. While women take note of things like this.
Right.
Someone's approach matters. It really matters. You know, we were talking about these men who grab women on the way. You meet a woman, you want to talk to that woman, you grab.
Like really? Like my dear, before you exhaust your list, don't worry, we're gonna get back to you again on that. You're gonna come back to that, okay? This on the boy for talk a lot of things. I've been trying to comment. To add to what Manuela said, okay, about this thing when somebody, guys, listen, ladies especially, when you meet a man on Messenger is as good as what we can. It has all the features on there. If you're not very comfortable, keep chatting with the person on Messenger. Having your number is a bit more private. So when a woman tells you, know what, I'm not very comfortable giving my number to you. If you're a gentleman, you would wait. Of course, the number is going to get to you eventually if you score those points like that. Now, one thing I've noticed, especially with ladies who complain to me about scams, the moment a man starts chatting with you on Messenger and is in a hurry to take you to WhatsApp, red flag, it is already a question mark. Most of those scammers, because they know that, WhatsApp is a much more private avenue. So they know that if I do that, that things that can go unnoticed. With Messenger, it's easy for you to trace a lot of these things. It's easy to hack. It's easy on all of these things. But he knows that when he's in a much more like appropriate environment like that on WhatsApp, he has his sheet together. He knows how to play his game over there. Just so that we know that it's not just at the level of relationships. These scammers always want to take you. Most girls will tell they finish scam now for inside WhatsApp. This song, yeah. Go ahead. Let me keep projecting the comment. Guys, share this video. Palm Heart, this software we're using doesn't really do a good job
Thank God.
Signals. Okay, please help us do it. So pump us hearts, more hearts. I see it when you pump hearts. Please do that to encourage us, okay? And share the video. Thank you so much. Bison?
Yes. Thank God, Delhi, you gave me the opportunity even before Emanuela crucified all the men. But we keep saying she has mentioned lots and lots of facts, which points, which it's as if it's only the women who are victims, as if men are not victims as well.
She did not say so, did she?
No, because the way she spoke is like, oh, women are like perfect and men, we are the devils on earth. But you know, we have this attitude of women, this red flag that so many guys, they I don't know if I should say they keep blind eyes on it or they ignore it. But there is a saying, I forgot to mention this. If you look just behind me, it is written that if you ignore the signs, this is what I have. It's been guiding me even before this topic. It says, ignoring the signs is a good way. It's a good way to end up in the wrong destination.
Certainly.
That's what it says. So I want to tell my fellow brothers that no, they should take note of this sign. These people, it's like a reverse psychology. These women that when they come, they put up a kind of a conspicuous way of kindness, gentleness. You know, Gego Campo has first day for Campo has. Now one broke off her kitchen. Now one pound off. It's a big red flag. First day, you know.
You know, it on dry clean on a veranda, dry clean.
Yes, it's a very, very conspicuous way of kindness. You understand? It come first day we come so as he sleep, he wake up. All fire for backside. Now you want one broke up. You go to kitchen. Now you want turn off fufu way every day. Now you want dry clean the whole cup and dry clean even up the play with no cement. They want go farm night. They say they go farm night. They go front line. Let's say they ever in no good for go the farm night. They go front with colors. Yeah, it's a complete red flag.
Right.
You know, this kind of kindness and goodness, know that there is something coming behind.
Too much of everything obviously is a disease.
Yes, I gave a name. I gave the name that it's a conspicuous kindness. You know, it's so conspicuous.
Yes,
and
yes.
It's a big red flag. All these such girls, and then on a 10 off for me. You know, these girls, some girls that have set up very, very huge barriers in front of them. That even if, because Emanuela has been talking a lot about guys going into messenger with girls and blah blah blah. Boundaries. Yes, they have this very huge boundaries that it's almost impossible to even get to them. It's almost even impossible to lure them. You can't even impress them. You see, a girl will set up a huge boundary. I know what me boy he tall. I know what me boy he get average height. I know what me boy he do one. I know what me boy get tattoo. I know what boy no get beard. I know what boy no get. Once I see such a girl, you are complete turn off because you don't even know what you want.
but that's what they want. That's why they're putting it like everybody has their turn-offs. So because one doesnn't work for me, work for another person.
Most at times they just set a very huge barrier, a boundary. It's almost impossible to get to them. And then most of these girls, look at them, they always end up in the wrong hands. Look at their past relationship. Look at their past relationship. They have always been in there because their boundary is so huge. You don't even know how to even impress them. You don't even know how to even talk to them. You don't even know how to even ask a girl out. Where can we go out someday? Can we? You go out with me as who? Those, you know, these boundaries make you become so rude. You know, they become so rude and disrespectful. It's not like, you see, that's why most guys are confused and they prefer going on Messenger. You don't see them. They can just send you a message, say anything, whatever you want to say. They're not standing in front of you. That's where guys, some guys have the ability to go air themselves, because such girls with these huge bounties, when they stand in front of you, you don't even give that room. You don't
Exactly.
welcome.
Somebody just saying in the comments, Quintabel is just saying that some women exaggerate their standards. It's good to have standards, ladies, but when it's too high there, it's only how many men who will climb to that level. Okay. Sometimes we have an exaggerated opinion of ourselves, and this kills us a lot. By the way, Emanuela, your answer Kitu is in the comments and saying that I love your voice, Emanuela. Just so you know that your is here, is in your fan club, ready to support you. Answer Kitu in the building.
Do you remember one post? This I made a post. I made a post about.
Oh my God.
Look at this. I made a post about one lady. A guy calls you out like for a dinner or like outings one evening. They call you so many times, you couldn't make it to the place on time because one, you couldn't even afford transport fare to come to this place. They start calling from one Okada to the other, start giving money from one hand just for you to come to this place. You didn't even have 200 to pay Okada and come to that snack.
Exactly.
And then when you come,
I know.
And then you come to the snack. 25 not there for your pocket. They ask you what you drink. You say they should give you. They say what you drink. You say they should give you Hennessy.
This one, how the Hennessy Palala they really worry you so? This one, when you pay for the Hennessy,
this is exactly what
they pay for Hennessy.
This is exactly what there is a payment. This is exactly what someone commented that some women exaggerate their standard. If you ask this person, how many times you drink Hennessy for 1 year, and even the time they will drink Hennessy, how many times I used to self buy up? Coming there, you couldn't even afford 200 to pay Okada. You are not even sure if you have an Okada to go back home. It's still that guy that has to give you the money for Okada. But you are drinking
2K
Hennessy.
gang, that 2K gang, that 2K
You are
gang.
drinking Hennessy.
We're definitely gonna get back to you, okay? I know it's a lot of things. We still have some time because we just delved into the topic like that, and everybody relates with this. It's a very relatable topic. But just again, like Denzel mentioned, listen and listen attentively. I know that we make it fun just so that we learn, we have fun while learning. But look at these things, look at your lives, okay, and assess, evaluate, and re-evaluate. Ask yourselves, the things I do, does it turn people off? Because it's too many of you telling me on Hide My IDs you cannot keep a man. Or your relationships don't go past 2 months. Okay, your relationships are these, but you're giving your everything, quote unquote, and then nothing is coming back. But it's these little things that you don't know that matter a lot. They do matter a lot. I don't know whose round is it. Is it mine or Bisong or Denzel or Emanuela? Okay, let me say it's a big. This one is a big thing. I know I've been given very I would say crazy points and we laugh over them, but this one to me is very important. A man that I would meet and he doesn't have a vision and a purpose, what do you do for a living? We don't know.
Say it now.
What are your plans? We don't know. Where are you heading to? We don't know. What are you doing? I'm doing business. What kind of business? What I see, I do. What I don't see, I don't do. I'm doing, I do containers. I take up containers from the poor. What kind of container? What is inside the container? We don't know. See it. Purpose, vision-oriented men are sexy guys. Like it's a thing. It's a thing. Like you just look appealing. A man who can really articulate his vision like that, he is not there. We're not talking about poor guys. Before you guys get it wrong, no. We're talking about a man who knows where he's going to. He sees his future and he's working towards achieving that. A man who understands that he is a leader. A man who understands that he is the head. A man who can hold your hand. A man who can lead. See, it's so sexy. Like when they say man, that's why I was telling you people the other day that some of us, if we know what we see as handsome men, all these things you see on social media, they don't go do 7 packs, 8 packs, 9 packs, 10 packs. Those things, better get your pot belly do I speak the minds of so many ladies? Get your pot belly, show me vision, show me purpose. We don't chop pot belly now. What are we doing with with 6 packs? What are we doing with six packs? Oh, so one I say I be bush faller. Who bush faller head? Like you be bush faller for which? What are you doing as a bush faller? Apart, if they take bush faller off you, what vision do you have? You know, it's a turn off. And when you meet a man, he's not even sure. It's an indication. That's a red flag. It's an indication he's not even ready to lead a family. He's not going anywhere.
Yeah.
Where is he taking you to?
Yeah.
Where is he taking you to? Most ladies, when I don't get married, boom, the man, where is he taking you? And you get there and then you start asking why you're confused like that. Because there is no vision. He doesn't have the blueprint, no roadmap and all of that. So to me, it's a massive turn off. You and I cannot have a conversation anywhere. Because what interests me in you is what you present, like, this is me. That's you.
What I can submit to.
That's what I can submit to as a woman. Exactly, Emma. That's what I can submit to. Sell your vision to me. Let me see. I'll look at it like, this looks like I see myself, because we see ourselves in it. As you're talking like that, oh, God has called me to do this, or I know that this is my life and this is what I'm working on. This is my see, on that one, we are seeing ourselves. So if you have a vision as you're telling us that you will have to be a mama pastor, a pastor and all of that, we're looking at the possibility of the mama pastor by your side. We look at that. That's why maybe you call the girl again the next time we don't can talk your billion them. We don't care about the money. We care about your vision, how sustainable it can be. Because we know, if you get the right vision, you have purpose, it's a matter of time, the money will fall in place. So it's something. I don't know. Denzel, we're going to come back to you. Let me just, okay, Denzel, go ahead. Let me project more of the comments.
Can I?
Yes, please.
Okay. In as much as we are talking about red flags and turn-offs, I want our viewers to understand that some of these things are very relative. And just like Emma mentioned about a portrait with Obama, things like that, you know. I think this is the second time that she's talking about that portrait. And I got to want, especially to the ladies out there, to understand that these things have a role to play in your relationship. And also you have to define some of these things. How important are these things to you? Are these things deal breakers? Because I know of a situation. Okay, let me use this as an example. I wasn't this smart, good looking, know how to take a picture, know how to post myself.
Or in other words, it means you used to snap with Obama on the wall.
No, what I'm trying to explain is you should not just sign a man up because he snapped with the portrait of Obama. So I'm trying to like the women, they should understand some of these things. Some of these things really do not matter. Because let's say a man who snaps, let me say I took a picture with the London Bridge, right? And my intentions towards a lady, it's bad. With someone who took a picture with Obama with a good intention. Those are two different things. So I want the women.
Do you understand this picture we're talking about? Have you seen where that picture where they do a Photoshop where people they stand for war, then people they stand the looking? So please, guys, if you have that kind of picture in your profile, I beg delete now.
Again,
go ahead, Denzel. Go ahead. Just take a home for greet people.
Yeah, it's still not as important as a man with a good intention. So I'm saying that the young women, they should understand some of these things. Okay, they should understand some of it. It's not as important with a man with a good intention because those things they differ. So that was a point. I said, let me try to trash.
No, it's good. Yeah, it is. You understand it. We're just making fun. Don't worry.
Yeah, I know. Another thing that I want the women to understand: we live in the age of apps and social media, like we talked last week, I guess. And in this period, this is a moment where people are really into instant gratification instead of delayed.
Tell me about it.
Yeah, so you have to be careful. And there are things that are completely out of your control. Why I'm saying this is women should learn to control the controllables, and what they cannot, they should push it out of the table. This is social media. People, especially when you are out there and you have accepted hundreds or thousands of requests from different men. You understand? So these men will barge into you, they will come into your inbox with respect, with disrespect. They will come out in different sizes and shapes. So, but you have to set boundaries. Boundaries are very important when it comes to relationship. If you do not set up a good boundary, like it's like the foundation of a relationship. It's like you build a good house on a sandy soil. So you need to make sure that you set a good boundaries. If not, people will disrespect you. And this is it. Like I said, there is only little that you can control. My mentor always tell me that life is 10% what happened to you, and 90% is how you react to that. And this is life. So I don't really want to go deep into that because it's a topic for another day. And another red flag that I take it really serious. I call these women comment warriors. Comment warriors.
Comment warriors. I mean, break that down, please. Let's hear. Ladies, can you hear Denzel? Denzel doesn't like comment warriors. So you're a comment warrior, whatever that means.
Individuals, these women, they are on every post trying to get that instant gratification. Commenting, talking, and if you even try to read the sense in what they are saying, there is zero sense. There is no sense there. There is absolutely no sense in what you're saying. I understand the common thing everyone has nowadays is their opinion, and you are entitled to that. But you do not need to move on every post and drop a comment. It's like you're seeking for notice. It's like you want people to notice you.
You're all over social media.
You are all over the place. You are all thinking it. You are all over the place. So that is a major turn off for me. And the last thing I'll add on red flags is, and I want my brothers to take this one into consideration, because as a man, I've learned it the hard way. I've coached people in this situation, women who have a very unusual perspective about marriage.
I think Answer Kichu just mentioned that in the comments. Like,
okay, then I didn't see that.
Man, Kinana, so you are married, everything married. When are you coming to see my parents?
Yeah, but really, this is the direction. This is the direction I want to go. For the women who they see marriage as, if he walk, he walk. If you no walk, he no walk.
Oh,
These people already show you a signs of zero commitment.
That's true.
When you come, let's say we are on a date and we are chatting, we are talking, and we started talking about marriages and all that kind of stuff. And the first thing that comes from your mouth about marriage is that marriage itself, I'm not really interested.
I get you. That's a turn off for me as well.
I'm not really interested into marriage. Like, if you work, you work. If you not work, you no work. You see me, so me, I find me my money. You know, if the marriage work, you know, work. This is a major red flag.
So let me say something to that. See, you see, woman. Let me tell you, on an average, God don't do ugly. You see that point you mentioned? Majority of these women who go about, I don't care about marriage, it's okay. See, they're lying. I tell you, they are lying.
They are lying.
They're trying to make you feel like they don't matter. They are lying.
They are lying. They are lying.
An average woman, an average young, especially from the African setup, you want to get married, you want to. Not everybody will get married. Not everybody is desperate about marriage. But when you hear a woman starts to say, no, ask him questions. Ask him questions. Seriously. Yes. Tina Morgan, I know. Okay.
Yes. There is something my mentor told me about, and he also said there are 3 things that every human being on the face of the planet Earth want these things. We want to be financially independent. We want to have a healthy life, a healthy life. Every human being wants that. And every human being wants also a healthy relationship. So,
Relationship.
yeah, so the time when you are engaging in a conversation with a woman, and when you're talking about marriage, and she started signing out marriage, like she's like, bringing in some kind of outward way of thinking about marriage, like it's not something good. This is a red flag. This is a sign, and I want the men, because we are the one who pursue these women, and there are 1,001 men out there who are ready, healthy, and they want a healthy relationship. And
Yeah.
most of us, sometimes we get caught up with the physical beauty. And when you are in front of this woman who articulates so well, she's so fluent in their way of doing things, and she's telling you these things, you are lost,
Yeah.
because in that moment, this is who you are, and this is the person you're looking for. You do not even pay attention to
Right.
whatsoever they are saying. So this is a very major red flag, and I want my brothers out there to take it as into huge consideration.
Right.
It's something that I don't want any man to fall a victim to it. So that was what I said. Let me add on red
Perfect.
flags.
Perfect,
Yeah.
Denzel. Thank you so much for that. I think who goes next? I don't mix the order, I guess.
Mhm.
Is it Emanuela? It's Emanuela. Emanuela, yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. We can hear you.
Yeah, okay, so I think you said something about six packs that is not so much of importance, which I really agree. But I just thought I should also mention this, because when a man will hear this, some of them will go and drink crates now and say, since I have money, I can drink crate. Men, you see this thing, that why your fellow brothers are passing a very flat tummy. You're passing with one tummy that you can fold your arms on. It's a complete turn-off. It's a complete turn-off. Like, seriously, just at least even small.
This song, please check the chat room. Check the
Even
chat
if you
room.
are just back.
Check the private chat room, please. Sorry, yeah. Be sorry.
Yeah, even if you have just 2 packs, problem no day. Or at least you feel manager. Then that baby way you say you feel put your hand on top so you fold them. It's very important. But work on your stomach. We need good shape. You know, just for the amoeba because you get money.
Not all man of you get hot nurses. Some people, most men, they go to get 6-pack. Most men who take time, when people are busy doing things, who start time for the go gym.
You don't be saying drink 3 today is more like 5 crates because they get money. You know me. Okay, so Benson also said something very important. He talked about the turn-off of comment warriors on every post. Some person don't really see you outside.
Mm-hmm.
To be honest, I support that point because it goes the same with men. For me, even when I even say woman doing that, I feel like men like chatting.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Men, if I see a man, all time comments one reach, you don't take on that. You open thanks. Complete turn off. You cannot go everywhere as the man. What's how you take that time? You want the money will chop and when?
But isn't this too many things for one man? Man get to go find now. He get to find money. He get to do 6-pack. He get to AA. I think the one when I get a manager though.
No, we're not about them now. I want to unify money at the same time. You do for Facebook. You do for Facebook. Before the one know you don't comment. Before one know you don't post like 10 different pictures. Every day you do weekly post of pictures. Weekly on weekly basis. And if you really post picture where you even stand how a man they ever stand for picture, you go find. You don't make links for picture, keep up. You don't stand always for picture, keep up. You look shoot. You don't stand me. It's a turn off.
So they look their shape. They look,
They look shape. You remember there's how you use keep up.
I know, right? I know.
It's a complete turn off. In my opinion, a man with capital M is kind of scarce on social media relatively.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. when I see if each time their name come up, and when the comments, the way you forward make the comments, the man will read and want get content out of it. It's even different when you're even reading some of these comments and you're getting content out of it. You even know that man's intelligence from it.
Yes, yes.
It helps you even to know how intelligent that man is. It helps you to know how you can even carry out a conversation with somebody like that. But when you read my comments, out of 50 comments, we make a day because yes, I can read 50 comments.
Answer Kitu Sema say, you just say that he's a turn off to you. No, this you go left, right.
No, tell community they say you can never be a turn off.
Community babe, you know you can never be a turn off now. You can never be. You are our pro like that.
Community babe, when that dog says, apart from that time, the one feel like even gonna be my puppy. The time they really feel. Yes.
I wish. Yeah, of course. When we say some of these things, guys, balance them, okay? I like a smart guy. I can have a decent conversation with. I like a guy who can handle topics like these. People talk and have opinions. Somebody will not call you turn off because you've been here talking, you see you on social media. So draw the lines. Know exactly what they're talking about. Sometimes even check the comments. It's nothing useful. It's nothing serious. It is just all and this. And just a disclaimer for Answer Kitu. Answer Kitu can be that playful person. He's a playful person. We all know that. But engage with him in a decent conversation, with a very serious conversation, and you will pick your foot. Now you go pick ball run. I just need us to understand that there are some people who are just noise makers on social media. Some people just like some people are taking up their depression. Oh, I'm telling you, when you see most of these people on there noisy, sometimes it's just depression. They're just finding a way, especially with lockdown now. I'm just saying so that we draw the line, because you just say some person, oh, they be talk for relationship hot topic, say, may you know the comment for social media again, boom, it's over. They be talk say this any man where he go comment under some post, then comment under some other one again, boom, it's over, which we know.
That one, they put words together. Before you want to talk something, you struggle to talk about extreme cases. They go start attack their boyfriend in the house. That's not what I'm saying.
Exactly.
We should try to differentiate those things. It's not like men should not be on social media. On the contrary, I have a problem with this man here. I don't think that Facebook thing, but you are there, you know until it happen. I don't go Facebook here. You know that way all my people. Facebook this so
believe also I beg.
Yeah, Daddy. We didn't say we leave that Facebook here, but we don't create fake accounts where you feel it regularly.
I know. Of course, most people say that, or just to create an impression. They are on social media. I've told you, your grandparents are on social media. Don't make no mistakes. Bisong, over to you. We've been talking. I kicked you out of the studio at the point when you were free. Your screen was frozen. So welcome back, Bisong. It's a long talk we've been having without you. So
I'm sorry for the technical problems, but I guess everything is fine now. Well, one red flag which I've been longing to say is something that is common with most women. When you meet a woman for the very first time, ill talking about her friends and the people around her, it's a big red flag, a very, very big one. You know, some women, they use the downfall of others to put themselves at the top. You meet a girl, I don't know, maybe it's some form of, I don't know, can I say insecurity or low self-esteem. You meet a girl, maybe she knows that maybe her circle, her entourage, and she's not really sure about the fact that among her circle, she's the one you have approached. And she starts, or maybe you haven't even declared your intention or anything, but she feels like she's the loser among everyone there, and the only way to put herself at the top, you start talking ill about her friends. You see the one so. You see the my friend A this so. He don't.
Every secret.
Yeah. He follow. He boyfriend just come over, take him money. He give money for his boyfriend. His boyfriend do so. You see the other one so. He does so. He don't follow boy. Boy drive him. He know if he do so for the boy. You see the other one too. Just like that. You have to belittle everyone in your circle, and then you sort out yourself from the circle, making yourself like the princess, the perfect one among all. It's a complete turn off
It is.
because
It is. Yeah. For both
yeah,
sides. Yeah.
it's a turn off and it's a red flag. Like it's nothing. I have nothing to do with you. You know and it's so common among women, and so many guys they ignore it, or maybe they are so blind to see it, as I always say, and they think, oh, you see that my chapsono among all your friends, so now you want to be the only one where if you want come boy the way of full of the quarter, no reach 3. My brother, trust me, that one so I said no talk so.
It's
If you don't
insecurity
look up,
actually talking. Yeah.
you don't follow, so they follow even inside our family, come on back where you know this, you know. Yeah. That's another one.
Right.
And then I wrote something. I was making down some points based on Emanuela's act. I always say she's like making women to be the victim. You know, she's trying to victimize all the ladies here. And Emanuela, have you thought about? Have you thought about the issue of women who go about pushing men for marriage? Have you thought about this?
Who go about pushing men for marriage, like
pushing men for marriage?
Married to them like that.
I wish we were talking about women. I should have handled that, you know.
Oh, yeah, okay. You are talking about men.
Go ahead.
No, because the way you are talking, it's like it's only men who women who are the victim here, but men too are also the victim in this case.
Yeah, true. No, tell your own.
You want to come to defend an abandoned, and then who wants to defend women they know?
Yeah, these women who come, let me tell you the character that lies between them. They are, how they say, a control. They are these control freaks. They come into your life. They want to control your life. They are stupidly inquisitive. Yes, of course. You bring a girl to your house for the first day. You want to open all drawer. Wait today for you. Now wait till they file the talk. They are cupboard too. Why? Wait you put up here. Which paper they for here? They start being inquisitive even in your own family affairs. Yeah, mommy, have you know some of these questions? So one day ask I say, for our family now be chop chair. Girl go ask boy say for our family now be chop chair.
I know, right? I know.
For the very first beginning.
Most men do that. Women do that. Thinking, see.
Yeah, they're being stupidly inquisitive with the hide behind the fact that I know you did boy I never know you. You are no man, you say ask for the family who be chop chair for the family. You know that.
But the one whether now you go chop the chair, you know.
Yeah, the one whether now you go chop the now you know she don't chop the chair, or how financially viable your family is and things like that.
I know.
They ignore women, they ignore all the aspects that are needed in evaluating a man if the man is the right person for a relationship. They focus on things that when you are in that relationship, it doesn't count anymore. Because when you choose in your own man based, okay, you can choose a man that maybe his physical appearance is enticing to you. It's very okay. You want that person that you will be comfortable, you know. Women they get confused between what will make them comfortable and what will keep them in marriage. These are two things. A tall, handsome guy, six-pack guy,
Now wait,
nice-looking guy.
Now wait till you attack Denzel. Why are you attacking
No, I
Denzel
need
now?
talking about him.
Wait the six
So I
pack.
greatest shock say, this year no go anywhere. This year no go anywhere. No get six-pack. I'd go register for gym tomorrow. This is what I'm trying to say. Women get confused between what will make them comfortable and what will keep them in marriage. The things, the way your man looks, his appearance, his body build, and all this, these are the things that make you comfortable. Like you can always look at him.
Yeah.
You can go out with him. You can always be proud of him. All these things. But trust me, these things can't keep a woman in marriage. But unfortunately, women, they focus first, like, it all, it dinner, so it dinner. So they look at
So
your
they go for
toes,
the
they look at your
physical.
fingers.
They go for the physical.
They go
rather
for the
than internal
physical.
qualities that would
And they-
obviously be needed, especially in the long run. I love that point. It's something
Yeah,
to
especially,
think about.
yeah.
Superficial
What
qualities.
will keep them in marriage? These are the internal qualities. That's what will keep you, because all these nice six-packs guys, they don't divorce no.
And send me already talk about six pack. Go to the gym. Go get your own one pack. Before you talk about six pack. Then they go take time to go gym all time. They fix the gym. You tell them.
I just start next week.
I hope so you'll continue.
Yeah.
Guys, there's a comment. Thank you so much, Bisong, for that awesome point. You made a lot of sense with that. It's too many hearts today. I guess Denzel is the star of the show today because it's a lot of women. Women, I hope so. Now they crush show because Denzel is the star of the show today. Let us hope you. I'll hide my ID there. I don't tell now. Okay. Anyways, Answer Kitu made an awesome comment. Possessiveness, and it goes both ways. Possessiveness, yeah. Now, man picking a woman where it. I think is it Bisong? I think Bisong mentioned at the beginning, or is it Denzel who mentioned at the beginning? A woman who is very possessive. You see, we did not use the right word, so I think thank you so much, Answer Kitu, for using that word. A man and a woman who is too possessive. Oh, they want to be with you. I cannot do without you. If you leave me, I will die. You see that leave me or die people. I will commit suicide now. Commit suicide. Go and commit the suicide because you want to go and commit it now. You need to withdraw that statement. Turn off. People want to withdraw that statement. Being in a relationship doesn't mean that it takes away your own moment. You want a time for yourself. There are times when you don't want to be with people. Even in marriage, don't think that, okay, because you're married to somebody, the two have become one, you not have your alone moment. There are times when I want to be alone. There are times when you just want to reflect on things. There are times when, if you have to check on me morning, afternoon, evening, I beg, please. Well, you don't have things to be busy on. Now, wait till people, their stuff. And then see, you see, Bisong talked about, women who talk low about their friends. It goes both ways. Now, for the man's own side, you see when girls are having their chit chat. See, this is a big turn off for me. When women are having their chit chats, then man picking come. When I talk my safety, they want to eat at I tell you so example for that. You know that kind of that thing turns me off. Like, I'm not talking when we sit and we're having a conversation, all of us. I'm talking about women getting their small chit chat, and a man is contributing from corner. I know. See, if you know how that thing turns people off, like, really, a man who is responsible, you just wake up and leave the environment and leave women be women. Have their small gossip, whatever they're doing. You know, if you can enter inside their midst and you're trying to contribute, if you don't know men who do that, women don't like it. It's a turn off. You look so irresponsible. Because responsible man will know when to draw the lines. And even with those chit chats, even except maybe they ask your opinion and he's very brief about it and want to give space. Most often. So that's why when you want to hang out with your friends, right? You don't want your woman to be there because she will not understand some dynamics. The same thing when women are hanging out, they don't want the men to come and be policing and all of that. Know the boundaries, okay? It's a turn off, like big time turn off, like that. You know, I don't know if it's Denzel. We still have a couple of minutes. Denzel, you can go.
Yeah.
Or is it Manuela?
No, it's me.
Right. Yes, Denzel. Yeah.
Yeah, I would like to add that from what B Song have said, I think it's I always feel this urge of reminding our viewers that they should share this video, and also they should really take into consideration. We are discussing here, we're having this conversation in a very jovial manner, but we are passing down very pertinent informations, and you should take it really serious. Another thing I would like to talk regarding what my brother talked about, the six-pack and all that, physical build and all those things. I want the women out there to understand that it's important for them to have life preferences, whatever they want in a relationship. If you want a tall man, if you want a man with six-pack, all those things are cool, but it's not as important as a man with a character. It's not as important as a man who knows how to treat a woman well. That doesn't mean a man with a six-pack is a trash, or a man with a six-pack.
No,
Yeah, but it's not as a determined factor as compared to a man who knows his position, like we talked about, a man with a plan. You know, these are the things that are very important. A man who knows where he is going, where he is coming from. A man with character, integrity, and reputation. These things are very important. This might be one of the or the sexiest thing that I would say. Six-pack is not as important as a man with character.
Of course, certainly.
Yeah, I'm eating healthy. I'm going to the gym 3 times, 4 times a week. But these things are not really important. But they can keep your relationship spicy.
Yeah,
but do not forget about the most important thing. Yeah, which is character and the rest. Okay, another red flag that I would like to add is women who visit their man, or like visiting their boyfriend on the first day without a gift.
Denzel, give ad for this story, Denzel. Now wait.
Women who visit their boyfriend without a gift.
You see the way this on the glad. So
when
now give don't start ad for this thing, this story. Anyway, go ahead.
When I talk about a gift, I'm not talking about you should go and buy a diamond, some expensive stuffs. You know, I will appreciate a woman who is visiting me for the first day with just an apple. It shows it's like, to me, I see it as
a token. Yeah,
it's a token. You're meeting me for the first day. You care about me to a minimum. You don't have to come, especially for us. I remember last year, I think I posted something on Facebook like, December don't reach. When our boyfriend will come home, make sure if you go visit that guy, buy even apple.
Yeah.
The guy, like, he's living abroad, probably coming home. He must have bought some stuffs for you. You know, don't just go there like a prisoner. Don't just go there like that. So for me, I believe when you are visiting me, because I like to exchange gifts. I'm not really into it that way because I like to give. But when you are coming to me, I expect you, no matter how small it is, I will appreciate it.
Yes.
And I believe there are so many men out there who feel like I feel. If I can feel this way, then there are men out there who feel the same.
Yeah, it's Denzel, don't you? I'm just trying to play the devil's advocate in that bit. Though.
Yeah, play it well.
I appreciate that you said that. Girls should be responsible enough to know that the relationship goes both ways. You don't expect a gift from a man and then you don't give in return. It's responsible enough, okay? But don't you think that there's some of these gigolos out there, when you just start giving them gifts, they think you want to buy them. They want to buy them now. Now this guy is showing me money. Then it brings us to the point where if you borrow me 5,000 the next week, girls, ladies in the comments, let us know. You see that people they want to borrow money. Hey boy, any man people plan to go borrow money, no gam. Don't give me money. One thief money. I said, I can borrow money left, right, center. Sorry, Denzel.
Yeah, I got it. Anyway, it might seems like this gigolo, that is what you're doing, but you as a woman, at the end of you always talk about the power of choice, your decision, and all those things. At the end of the day, you still have the power. If he's asking for money, if you have to lend it or not, you're still involved in it. But please do not go on the first day. Do not meet your boyfriend on the first day without something.
I like that. I like that.
Banana, even just a simple banana, for me, it's fine. I'll appreciate it. You know, flowers.
Banana, there's a.
I just like just bring something.
You're hungry to banana.
Deli, just bring something. You know, just bring something.
No worry, we just put your leg dancer. No worry.
Yeah, just come with something. You know, just come with something. Do not come there like a prisoner. It's something that I have practiced for almost 5 years now. I do not think I have visited someone.
It's a culture. It's a culture in this part of the world, guys.
Yeah, I don't think I have done that.
I think Africans don't know this. Most Africans.
Yeah, that's true. You're right.
Unfortunately, it's a culture. What Big Song is saying is Denzel is saying is a culture for this part of the world. They just know that first dates. You don't go empty hand. You buy, even if it's a flower, if it's one stem of rose, even if it's just something, because prior to meeting, you people have been talking. So you must have used your number 6. You get what I'm saying? To ask what these people like.
And also, I've received a gift from someone, like it's a flower, but it's just harvested from behind the yard. And I did appreciate that. She didn't pay a dime for it. Probably on her way to see me, just pluck it. Like, hey, I saw this and I like it, and I thought you would like it. It was awesome. I felt good. So I kind of like, people should learn to practice exchange of gift, those kind of stuff. That is a major turn-off for me, especially if I know that you are that person of class. You should know better, and I expect you to do better when you know better.
That's right.
So that's a major turn-off for me. And now another red flag that I have, it's women with no, I call this, it's going to be funny, I call this relationship, your relationship curriculum vitae. Your CV.
Yes,
Bodero. You call it Bodero for man picking.
Men.
Bodero don't pass 70 seater.
Men should be very careful with women who have no history of a committed relationship.
Hey, there. So those women now should not get married then. What do you mean?
No, that is not what I'm saying. Deli, people meet up to break up, but at least if you are 30 and you have dated 4 men or 3 men, right? You should have a history of a committed relationship.
Okay, you're rather saying a woman who has not had a history of a committed relationship?
Yes.
Okay, I'll come in with something. I think I saw this post. I think, was it Ansah Kitu's post on social media? Ansah Kitu, if not Brian or Ansah Kitu, they were saying, somebody made, it made sense to me though. I'm just trying to get the comments. And he's saying that I wish I knew you were going to say this, I would have projected it on screen. So that he said that he prefers a woman who has dated, I don't know, I'll just paraphrase, okay?
Yeah.
So he's saying that I prefer a woman who has dated a man, who has dated 4 men in let's say 4 different years, than a woman who has dated 1 man in those 4 years. He feels like he's coming to you, you are a divorcee. More like that man don't suck oil if your skin finish. That was the mindset he was trying to pass out. And I sat on there and I thought, this is something that we should talk about. Okay.
Well, yeah. Well, I think it will depends now on individual interpretation, the way you see that. Like I said, I think people with past history of committed relationship, they show a sign that they have once in your life show a signs of commitment. They can commit. And if I am coming to you and I want us to have a bond together, I want us to commit to each other, and you have no history of commitment, that's a red flag.
Exactly, it's a red flag. It's a red flag. It
That's
is.
a red flag.
It
So
is.
kind of like men should also take note of that factor. You know, we've seen that a couple of times. And another thing, this one might really sounds funny. So women, I hope I will say it right. I saw it somewhere in one book that I was reading. If you are 20, let me say you're 25 years old, and you have dated 10 men. You're 25, you have dated 10 men. You should question your dating skill. You should question your dating skill.
Yeah, even 10 for nowadays, 10 small. You don't
I
even
know,
fit
I know,
away.
I know, I know I use the word to the use for that book. So you could be a prostitute. I want to avoid that.
Say na
I don't
Jaja.
want,
As
I don't want to
David,
become
this on the
Ajaja.
other say na Jaja. Well,
Ajaja.
Yeah, because
you might not necessarily be an Ajaja. It's just
yeah,
it's
yeah,
just
but still,
Yeah.
wrong
you
choices. Yeah.
should question your dating skill. You have dated 10 men and you are 25. When did you start to date? Let's say 18. 18 to 25 is how many?
12
It's 7
years.
years.
12.
It's 7 years. For you to date 10 men in 7 years is a lot.
There's
I'm
a sorry.
telling
Let
you
me
that it's a
let
lot
me not
more.
cut you short.
It's a lot more.
Based
Now,
on your previous
yes,
sorry,
yes,
Deli. There's a based on your previous point about like every lady should have a history of a committed relationship. I really like that point. I like
Yeah.
it, and I just learned that from you. It's a brilliant point. But just
Thank
so
you.
some people should know, some ladies, as they have been doing, they shouldn't misinterpret it that you should always like you have a new guy, you're getting serious and you try to table out your previous relationship, which was a
Yeah.
committed one. This attitude of ladies when you meet a man and you come with, they usually come with is it, but some even come with a class list, a whole list of their boyfriend, come and present to you that this is my ex. I don't
I
follow
know
A,
too many
I don't
exes
follow
to turn
B,
off.
I don't follow
It
C,
is.
I don't
It is.
follow
It
that.
is.
You want to, at the end of the day, she has dated an entire Cartier. We don't want to know about your ex.
Your
Ex
exes
is
and the
ex.
escapades. Exactly.
All X is X. Keep it for yourself. It's a
Yeah.
complete turn off. That means even if na a new the supply that light, it turns it off. That means the light is just going off. Keep your
Ladies,
exes for
exes are
yourself.
a turn off. Talking
Some
about
will come,
exes are
they
turn
go
off. Men
into
as
a new
well.
relationship. They go into a new relationship with a whole booklet of list of X to table it in front of you. I follow A, he do me so. I follow B, he do me so. They give you a whole history. We don't want to hear this history. I beg.
No, we do not want that. We do not want that.
I beg.
I think women should understand that whenever they are being asked the question of your past relationship, they are simply asking you the one that you were committed to. I
Yes.
think
Oh, I
both.
love that,
Exactly.
Denzel. I love
Yeah,
that.
the
Denzel, we'll
simple.
come to you, okay? We've taken too much time. Emma has not spoken. Let us
Okay, fine.
take it. But
Yeah.
we'll come to that. That's a brilliant one. Yes, Emma, please.
Yeah, okay. So, some red flags for women to look out for. You see some of those men who will never say anything good about their family members.
Mm-hmm.
Be careful. It's a complete turn-off. You know the way a man will treat you from the way he treats his family members, especially his female family members.
Yeah.
Those men who do not give respect to their family members, especially female members, I keep saying it, it's a red flag. A red flag. Women, run if you can. Yes. Because there's no way, if he cannot treat his family well, he's going to treat you.
Yes, definitely.
Men start practicing good relationship, opposite relationship. Men and women, though, but since I'm on the side of the men, they practice those things with their female family members. That's why when you see a man who treats the mother like an egg, that man knows how to handle a woman. It's not always the case, though. Yes, it shows somebody who knows the value of a woman.
Yeah.
Yes, but if you meet this man who in front of you will say all terrible things, even about the mother. Will call the mother, and before the mother says one, he says 10. He says 10.
Mm-hmm.
So the mother says this, he's even shutting up the mother and dropping the phone. Madam, where are you going to? You think you're going to be treated better?
Emma, can I ask you a question?
Yes. Can you ask Emma or me?
Emma?
Emma, yes, Denzel wants to ask you a question regarding
Yeah,
that.
what of a situation where this guy, his mom was not in his life, and he had zero knowledge zero knowledge about the mom. He has lived independently. Probably the stepmom raised him up, or he lived just with his dad, and there is no connection between him and the mom. What happened in that situation?
Okay, then say I'm giving an example, like I use the mother because I'm talking about a case of somebody who grew up with the mother or knows the mother or has this relationship with the mother. In the case where you see, I will check that guy the way he treats other women around him.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good.
Yes, it could even be a neighbor, a female neighbor. It could be anyone, just a female that is not you. You can watch some of those things. Why? Because a man would turn and talk like carelessly to another woman. If you talk for her, I will slap you. If you talk for her, then turn to you, and maybe don't mind her.
Exactly. I think we mentioned that already at the beginning. Like, we see that, that the way you treat others. Exactly.
Yeah, in the beginning, yeah.
Go ahead, Michael. Emma, are you there? Emma, can you hear me? Oh, Emma suddenly gone off. I'm not sure.
Hello. I can get you, baby.
Which other number is this calling? You're calling with the other number. Drop the other call.
Sorry, drop it. No, drop it.
Okay.
Hello.
Good. Yeah, go on. We can hear you.
Yes. Okay. So I was trying to say, a man will be talking carelessly to another woman close to you, and then at the same time he turns to you, baby, don't mind the way she's a fool, this idiot of a woman, and you think he's going to treat you any better? No, she's not going to treat you any better.
Mm-hmm.
So even if it's not his mother, even if it's not his sister, it's just about the women around him.
Exactly.
Because at that moment, he's still trying to get you, to lure you.
Right.
He will try by every means. He has to give you the best attitude so far, but he will forget when another person is involved.
Exactly.
And so he wants to give you this idea of I'm protecting you as my woman,
Mm-hmm.
and then at the same time, another person or another woman close doesn't need protection.
Mm-hmm.
There is a way a man will talk to any other woman apart from you, the girlfriend,
Mm-hmm.
that will make you understand that this is a man who respects a woman.
Mm-hmm.
That's a red flag. Another red flag is this man that before you say one, all his own ideas, you these women with this your idea, this women, una woman in this way, una talk them, una woman in this way. Before you say one, what do you even know? Before you even say something that is reasonable, stop this your thing. Now you're starting to think that I'm not up to your level. And now, sister, red flag.
Exactly.
Run through your dear life.
Mm-hmm.
Any man, any opportunity, the least opportunity he has to be talking about una woman, that man we can kick gender roles mindset. Yes, that's an ancient mindset of thinking when it comes to gender roles. And this particular man who doesn't give you this opportunity to even talk, that's a problem, sister. It's a red flag. Don't think it's going to get married better when you get married to that man. And this man, before you say anything that is so reasonable, he's already feeling inferior. It's a problem.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It's a problem. It's a red flag. So men, some of these things you do, thinking that you just want to accept your power as a man, you just want to show how powerful you are by shouting at women around you, and then telling please, it's a turn off for me.
It is indeed.
If you're around me, you cannot respect your sister. You cannot respect your mother. There's no way you're going to respect me. So you are a complete turn off.
Okay.
If you're around me and you think my opinion means you are making you inferior, then there's no way you can meet up.
Exactly.
It's a complete turn off. That means we'll always be having this issue of who is who. And that's not the essence of our relationship. In as much as you are a man, you are a man. I mean, be a man. There's no way I can go with someone who is not a man even too. That's something very important.
Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you. I'll have to, because we're running out of time. Answer Kitu, thank you so much. You've been really, really consistent in comments and very insightful comments there. He's saying that, can we mention those women that keep comparing your relationship to your previous ones? Everything you do is based on past experiences. If a woman can't see you for an individual and keeps putting in a box with all her past relationships, it's a big, the mighty red flag. Thank you so much for that. We mentioned that maybe passively with exes. You know, you want to commit, when you're in a relationship, your ex is expired. If that ex was that awesome, you would have been with him, okay, or her. It goes both ways. Answer Kitu made mention of a statement that, he doesn't care about a past of a girl. When Bison was talking about, or is it Bison or Denzel mentioned about girls who have dated Bordero, like we said, Bordero for Bambikin is as long as that. And Answer Kitu was like, when I'm with you, I'm with you. Now, I think there was an issue on there because we're maybe with the understanding of that, because Answer Kitu, I think that it's a turn-off to be talking about nitty-gritties. You can meet a girl who was a prostitute in the past. It's inconsequential. And if you're a man who is mature, you handle that. But a woman will start telling you how your customer they be sleep with you, the kind of styles you are doing with a man. Isn't that a turn-off? Even if it's a one man he has dated, it's a turn-off. You don't want to know those details. It's inconsequential in this relationship. And that leads us to your next point, which is on screen. So we're just saying that we know how to balance these things. Your past is inconsequential depending on how your present is. People refer you to your past if they can still see traces of your past in you. So if you used to be an armed robber, you used to be a prostitute or harlot or whatever, it's inconsequential to especially mature minds. But the problem now would be if they can still trace you to your past, trace you to the things you used to do. So these are the things that we should take notice of. Now, Emma, touching on your own side, you mentioned a man who treats a woman really well, treats their parents, treats their mom and dad, both ways. I also want to draw a line with this treating really well, because this leads us to mommy's boys. So mommy's boys is a turn off. You see this? Oh, my mommy, let us take this decision. Mommy, come and talk here. Mommy, this guy did this to me. Mommy, you see those kind of men? It's a turn off. Like Emma said it, we want men in the real meaning of the word men. Okay, if you have to always consult your mother, any small decision, my mother did this last time. It makes the woman insecure. It feels like your mom is a queen, no doubt, and there's no gainsay about that. But this is my territory, this is my kingdom. Okay, and that's why we feel insecure, because we think you don't know how to draw the line between your mom and your wife. These are two different women who play two different roles in your life. I respect the fact that you love your mommy. I respect the fact that you respect your mother, but know the role of a wife and that of a mother, and know when to place those boundaries. Okay? Know when to place those boundaries. It is very important. It is very important. Okay? So these are the things. We've gone past our time already. We had to touch on all of these things. Guys, we want to know those turn-offs from you. It's too many of them. I wrote so many. Let me just run over them. Yes, Denzel, you have something?
Yes, Dele, I would like to say something. I think it's very important as a contribution to the red flags. What I would like to add, especially this now, it goes to the women. I know I'm speaking for men, but I want to speak this as against the men. And because I speak on relationship, and when we talk about red flags and I overlook this aspect, then I feel like I didn't really do my part really well. And what I mean is, we have seen so many cases, especially now on social media, where a man beats up his woman to death or choke you, give you swollen face, swollen eyes, a broken head, and all those things. Okay. I want to draw women their attention on this aspect where I think disagreement, it's a normal thing in a relationship. People will disagree. But whenever you disagree with your man, like so you put at home and there is a disagreement, maybe over some certain topics, and he gets angry and he walks out of the house. And when he is leaving the house or leaving the living room to the bedroom, he slammed the door. He slammed the door. That is a major red flag. That man is going to punch you at the face one day. I've seen cases like this.
Those are really red flags, ladies. That's when you know that's domestic violence red flags.
Domestic violence.
Yes, it starts like that.
I didn't want to leave without talking about this one. And another one is, let's say you people are in the shopping mall and there is a disagreement over what to buy and what not to buy. To us men, sometimes we get agitated when you're spending too much in the shop. But there is still a way that he can control his temper. Let's say you people are going back home and he's driving more than the speed limit.
Yeah, he's angry due to anger.
Yes, these things are important for you to take note. Right. These are all abuses, so you should take them really seriously.
Yeah, those are signs of abuses. Yes, Bison, come on. Your connection has really been messy for a while.
So that was what I wanted to add.
But I hope there's a black leg. You.
Yeah, Denzel has in fact spoken for the men now, for the women now.
Thank you. I didn't want to live without saying that.
You are a black leg. Yeah.
So you're jealous.
Talking on violence. We have women who also show lots and lots of signs of violence. And
next topic is violence. Don't bring it here.
No, I'm just. It's also we know women. Women, they are much more active with their mouth, especially when there is a disagreement. We understand that we can take that because it's common with every woman. That's where they express their anger and frustration and all. But the women that when they get angry and frustrated, they don't only exercise their mouths and their lips, but they go as well with their hands, hitting objects and things like that, throwing things around and things. It's also a red flag for domestic violence as well. Remember, not only women are victims of domestic violence, even men too. The words that a woman use in throwing insult. When another red flag is the things you share with your woman when things are fine, and when things go wrong, what she tells you, the very sacred about you. You tell your woman that maybe you say, in my family, we have suffered such in my family has gone through this pain, or I have been through this situation in my life in the past and things like that. And the moment you have the least problem, these are the points she capitalizes on, using it in throwing you insults. It's a complete red flag, because the day it's a red flag and it's a turn off actually.
It is. Yeah. Anyways, thank you so much, Bison. I really appreciate. I know your connection has been messy today, but hey, we're fixing these things. You guys know technology is the way it is. We've had awesome points from the comment section. We've had awesome from the panelists. It's been a great show, guys. It's too many of these things that we've not really touched on like that. Dramatic women is a turn off. Okay, drama. Men hate drama. Drama is common among women for the most part. I mean, it's too many, men who cannot handle, issues like that without becoming insecurity. It's something. It's a turn off. A man who is insecure. Oh, why did you talk to this man? Who is talking to this? Drama comes into play when people are insecure. Really. Because it's an insecure woman who being dramatic and all of that. Rude, very rude. I'm reading in the comments now. Dramatic, rude, disrespectful women. Okay, drama queens. It's all of that. Ansar Kitu is asking when we're having the next show. Ansar, you must have known that we have these shows every Fridays. Okay, from 5 p.m. Cameroon time, though sometimes we get late. Sorry. Sorry. Oh, star of the, right. Tell me about it. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. Can you just wave bye? Because at the end of the day, we've exceeded our time. Okay. Bye from Ebi Emanuela. Bye from Bisong. Bye from Denzel. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna see you again, same time next week, same venue. Pump hearts as they leave, guys. Pump hearts. Pump more hearts to them. Okay. Pump hearts. Keep pumping hearts. Don't leave. Pump hearts. Thank you so much, Emma. Thank you. Thank you so much. Guys, thank you so much. I think we had a really great time. Okay, we had a great time. And I really appreciate those of you who always tune in to share, support this work that we do. I mean, our thank you and our appreciation it's intact. Okay, now for those of you, you must have seen the challenge that we have on social media. It's ongoing. Get on Friends and Fans of Deli Singer. If you have not followed the page, follow the page, like it, okay, and support these people who are who try to replicate the look that I put out. Okay, these challenges this is the first, and of course we're going to have subsequent episodes of this. And also the next thing, which of course Emma is going to announce, because Emma is the one who runs that, so Emma is going to announce it officially. Okay, it's going to be Delhi Matchups Got Talent, and it is going to be bigger, far better than what we have now. So guys, get yourselves ready. Pump me hearts, guys. Pump me hearts before you leave. For those of you who want to advertise on the platform, do not hesitate to let me know. Okay, we are going to do it, and a lot more. Those of you whom I owe private counsels, I know that you guys have been waiting for me. I know it's been too many things to handle, but hey, I will try as much as possible to reach out to you, okay, before today is over, okay? And then I will post every exceptional case that is still pending. Thank you so much for the love, guys. I love you so much from my heart to yours. It's bye-bye. Thank you, and thank you. Bye, hearts. Bye, bye, guys. Bye. Bye.